Welcome back to the Boondoggle Tapes, a collection of recorded phone calls, emails, and journal entries of Sarah Boone, convicted of murdering her fiancé by zipping him up in a suitcase and leaving him to die. The Boondoggle Tapes may be disturbing to some listeners. Viewer discretion is advised. You are joining us on April 28, 2025, from Lowell Prison located in Ocala, Florida. In today's call, Sarah addresses her friendship with Lana, futuristically that is. Let's dive in.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Sorry, just there's no air conditioning in our dorm, and girls are fighting over taking a shower in a bucket in the bathroom, and just the officer had to come in here, and it's literal insanity right now. And all of the lights are off with no running water.
Why don't you guys have running water?
Because they turned it off for whatever the reason was, and then nobody's turned it back on, and now they can't turn it back on. So it's just crazy, and with no air conditioning, and the lights are off. Are you in your car driving?
I am, yeah.
Okay, well, can you answer me this too? Because I'm supposed to call Kevin Beck. What have you and Julian been talking to him about?
Nothing. I haven't really. I've spoken to Kevin twice. I emailed him a bunch about trying to get in touch with you more than anything. I asked him to look over the motions that we were going to file, and he told me they looked awesome, and that was it.
So, help me understand this, or what I should do. Okay, so did he ask you to ask me if I wanted to talk to him directly?
I'm sorry, what?
Did he ask you to ask me if I wanted to talk to him directly?
The way I remember it is that you wanted to speak with him about your appeal and your family law case and some other things, and I was going to set up that call and try and facilitate that, and that's kind of where we left off.
Well, I'm wondering what he wants to talk to me about, because I remember when you asked me if I wanted to talk to him directly, and I thought he was asking you so you could be cut out as the middleman. Because I don't know, did you get my really big message that I sent to you of things that I've just been have been carried over from the 25th? There was a whole Bree is on there. Nobody's told me about Bree, and she called a month ago. I just don't know what's going on.
Okay.
So I was just trying to play catch up.
I'm not sure who you had asked for the request to talk to Kevin and catch up with him to ask him about.
You're breaking up really bad. Sorry.
You had asked to talk to Kevin because you wanted to talk to him, rightfully so, about him talking to Josh Adams and making sure that his input was put into the deal. I think you had some other questions you wanted to ask him about, and if he's willing to talk to you, that would be fantastic, because then you could ask him his advice on your family law stuff and anything else.
Yeah.
I think that would be
great. It's just really weird, because emailed him for me. Yes, he's willing to speak to me, but then I wrote him back and I said, are you still willing to be the ineffective assistance of counsel during my trial? Are you still willing to do this? Are you still willing to do that? A whole bunch of stuff that he told me he was willing and able to do, and then now he said he's not. So I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be talking to him about on the phone.
He wrote you back and said he's not willing to do that?
Right. He wrote back, and she read it. She wrote it to me verbatim and said that, I forgot what the word is, that he's not going to cooperate. That's the word. He's not going to cooperate.
That might be for legal reasons. I don't know, but
that might be what?
It might be for legal reasons, and it very well might be to protect his own legal standing. I would get it from the horse's mouth and ask him why.
I'm going to. I just didn't know what you and Julian had been talking to him about, and I didn't want to miss something. So he's on my to-do list this week.
The only thing I heard him.
Okay.
He said they looked really impressive.
Okay, that's fine.
So
then I'll say it one more time.
Julian spoke with Bree Kuhn.
Yep.
and she said she didn't know what you were referring to.
Oh my God. So she really is crazy. Okay. Well, I'm just not going to pursue that whatsoever because she's literally, I believe, insane. So that's fine. I don't want anything for her to have to deal with her futuristically anyway. Like, told me, she goes, why are you talking to that person? And I was like, because she said this and made this statement to me and approached me when I first got over here. She's like, Sarah, she's in there for first-degree murder for shooting her husband in the back in front of her kids.
Yeah.
So,
I think a lot of people in prison, when they approach you with that kind of stuff.
okay, well, scratch her. Just never mind. Okay, whatever. So, hold on. I'm trying to look at my list. Sometime, please, if you don't mind. Oh, Lana. How did she, in quotes, reach out to you?
She emailed me
When, yesterday?
either yesterday or the day before.
That's cool. Did you respond?
I don't know. If I did, I'm so busy, Sarah. If I did, it was like just, hey, I'll get right back to you. Let me talk to you. I got to get back to you. I'm too busy. If I did, I don't even know.
Okay, well, I hope you didn't, but if you did, whatever. Sometime, I know that you're in your car, obviously going somewhere. Are you sitting in there waiting to get off the phone to me to go do whatever you got to?
No, it's okay. No, I'm driving.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay. So, I told about this, and said, she goes, what the fuck, Sarah? She thinks that she's lost her mind because 2 days prior, she went on Tanika's show for, to make sure that she apologized to Tanika and she apologized to all of her fans. She apologized for being my friend at one point and for being nice to me and ever helping me out, and said that she will never speak to me again or help me out futuristically. And then 2 days later or a day later, she asks you to buy me a hot meal and give me commissary?
I mean, if you just take a step back, I mean, she's doing that with with that crowd because she's trying to look. I mean, I don't. You and I probably don't have much like experience with social media, but like with this kind of um, nonsense. But these people are pretty brutal, and when you get doxxed, they like basically like email you. Like I've been doxxed, so I'm all over the internet now regarding your case, and
Yep.
I've already started getting like random emails from people. You know, it's not going to be good, but it is what it is. The best thing you can do is just not respond and not take anything personally and just deal, like deal with it. And people are saying some pretty cruel things, and but what?
About you or Lana or both?
Well, they're saying bad shit about me. They're saying bad stuff about Lana. They're saying bad stuff. I'm on the phone, dude. Wait, I'm sorry. What? One second.
If you need to go, I'll call you
No, no, no,
tomorrow.
no. Hang on, hang on. Hey, yeah, so yeah, they're saying nasty stuff and all that, but it's just it is what it is. She's obviously like watching this stuff a million times over and taking all of this criticism to heart. So what she's trying to do, I would imagine, and I haven't talked to her or anything, but
Don't.
being I can empathize with how she's probably trying to stop the backlash by saying those things. And then she probably felt guilty that she did and said, let me try and be Sarah's friend. I'm just trying to put myself in her shoes and say, okay, well, why would she do those two things at once?
She's trying to play both sides of the fence.
It seems like it, but I can understand why she would be saying that to that crowd.
Well, then she shouldn't have done that in the first place. And then my thing also is, do you know that we have no trust with her in any way, shape, or form ever going forward, right? There is no loyalty.
So I don't speak to her. She was your
Well,
friend.
I'm talking about me and we're talking about how do we know that this is not like, she's throwing out bait of commissary and a hot meal to see if I take it so she can go and make fun of me with the deep pockets comment that she made on her YouTube thing live.
She said when she wanted to give you the hot meal that she would pay for it, and that tell you it was from her.
You do realize that she can contact me directly also. I have not deleted her as a contact.
Yeah, but you're not responding to her. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I can't like guess as to what her reasons are or for doing what she's doing.
That's fine.
I can.
So what do you suggest? I mean, it makes no difference because no one's approved. So, and remember her 1,000,001 reasons why she couldn't even apply. So now she's trying to go through you to.
Here, you want me to read you what she wrote me?
Oh my gosh, yes, please. And my thing is, so then why would she tell you that she was sending the money to you knowing that you're not approved and you, what is going on? Is it, I mean, is this like a whole ploy to try to make fun of us even greater?
Okay, so she said, "Hey Peter, long time. I texted you, but I remembered you said something about changing your phone number, which I never did. So
I know.
I thought I'd email you on this address. Because you probably emailed me on the other one and I didn't reply. Sorry for all the redundancy with your multiple email addresses. I'm not sure which one you're looking at or used most. I also have a few I use for different reasons. I don't know what that means.
Oh my god.
I got contacted by Tanika, who, as you know, checks out on the reports on Sarah. She emailed me the visitor list, and it showed you were denied due to fraudulent info. She asked me if I knew anything, and I truthfully answered that I didn't have a clue. I didn't let her know that the name they showed was misspelled. They have you spelled as Peter Gunthier instead of Gunthal. I wonder if they couldn't verify you because of that misspelling. Handwriting is a tricky thing. Mine is the worst chicken scratch ever. I should have been a doctor. And then she said, anyways, I was also curious because before Sarah and I fell out, I promised her a hot meal. I was going to ask you to get one and I'd pay you for it. You wouldn't even tell Sarah if it was for me, and I keep like I kept my word as it's been bugging me. It's misspellings. I'm not sure what that means. I am also giving you the heads up because I'm sure people will point this out. Tanika isn't the only sleuth receiving reports about Sarah, and we're still engaged due to the letter writing, family court, and appeal stuff. I have lots of thoughts on the letters and motions, but I don't want to burden you. I hope you're doing well, Lana Albert.
She's full of shit, dude. I'm sorry. Like, that makes no sense. Does she think that you're a stupid fool? You're not approved, so why is she gonna how's she gonna give you money for a hot meal? I say ignore it.
There's nothing I can.
Don't respond.
Yeah, there's like nothing I can do about it anyway. Even if she was going to give me the money.
She's only made everything worse. Whatever.
The problem is, it's just, you know, the more fuel that she's dumping onto that fire.
Again, how do we know that this isn't her throwing out the hot meal bait, hoping I bite at it, to go back and say that she is deep pockets?
That she's what?
Deep pockets. She made the comment that Sarah needs to find friends that have deep pockets because she swears, and backed me up. She goes, Sarah, you've never asked her for anything. Out of all the letters that she's read, she's offered me everything. But she's making it out to be like, I'm like, can I, please, all the time with her, when I've had nothing on my account for how long, even before I even knew her, which is how she even got to know me in the first place, because she kept putting money on my account without me even asking, and I thought she was just another weirdo like the other ones were. That's what I think this is. And that's the comment that she made. That was the day before she wrote me directly on my tablet and said, Sarah, I'm really rooting for you in regards to your family law case, and here's this information, and go kick his ass, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, are you serious? You just told me all the shit that you said about me the day before, and now you've got your pom-poms shaking them in my face? Like, you're insane. Like, I think she's insane. And then to know automatically that you're not approved, but to ask you to get me an effing hot meal because she's bothered by not getting it for me? Peter, something is not connecting in her brain.
Yeah, something's like I reached out to you, right? Because I have a mission, right? Like I have
Yes.
a cause that I'm working.
A whole purpose.
We have a mission.
She's pitiful and lonely.
Yeah, I think she's lonely. And that breaks my heart. You know, she's probably trying to find purpose, like Most of us humans.
She hates her life, what she did to me and her and you guys. You have to know that. Her guilty conscience is probably real heavy on her ass now, and it's too far gone. There's no way you're ever crossing over my line, ever again.
She definitely did a lot of damage.
The same thing with me. People have to make stuff up. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But you have to admit, which is what I think you're getting to, it does hurt for them to be saying all of these monumental, ceaseless, unnatural, untrue rumors and accusations and anything that they can say ugly about you just because they can, because they have no lives and this is what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I think I said to you this before. I mean, I think that YouTube and social media, it is its purpose, right? Which is not to look at the gray areas and things. It's basically for people to go online and look at cases and feel good about themselves that they're not in that situation, and to look at whatever the narrative is and feel better about their own stuff. I mean, if you try to like go to these true crime channels and have them be a little introspective and look at the nuance, that's not the purpose. That's the purpose of a documentary. There's a lot of stuff that still is unanswered. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir here, but
Been there, done that.
it's like, shoveling sand back into the sea.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's what I said. I told her, well, this is when I officially disassociated myself with her and said, do not contact me again. I told her, I said, you and Tanika are one grain of sand on all of the beaches combined in every single universe that God created. You're nothing. You're minute beyond minute. And I said, there's too many of you guys to fend off. So just go be you, but just go be you somewhere else. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Well, said that her letters are running out on me, so she's trying to find other cases that she can start on as opposed to me.
At the end of the day, Sarah, you got to take a step back and just be happy with who you are and understand your own intentions.
Hell to the yeah. You don't got to tell me that. Believe me, I love myself.
I guess I'm talking more about Lana, but
Thank you.
What these people say or what they do is because I frankly, I just don't care. That's it.
I love you. And listen, just please, if you don't mind, like I told is chomping at the bit. I'm having to hold her back. Don't say anything, okay? I told her to be like a ninja and just watch from afar, okay? And if we have to attack, then we will. But please, don't respond to Lana. I fully want her to know that we have chosen our side as she has hers, and our loyalty lies with each other, and that doesn't include her.
Honestly,
I'm never that hungry, ever.
Honestly, Sarah, like I don't even have any ill will toward Lana. Like I mean, I understand.
She betrayed me.
I understand.
You don't get it. She
Well,
betrayed me.
I think that what she did was wrong, and I told her that, and
No, she's doing that to make other people like her because she knows of all people in her life, we don't. She did that, we didn't. So, listen, I know you got to go. Please tell me before we have to hang up, but when may I please call you again? Because there are good things that I have to tell you about, but it's way too much for me to tell you on the phone.
got a little free time right now if you want to call me back.
Well, they're about to do head count, and we had 5 head counts earlier. We were on our bed. It started at noon, and we didn't get off of our bed until 2:48 when I called you for that split second, and then I had to get back up again because we had to do another head count because they had lost inmates, 5 inmates they couldn't find. So they did it over and over and over and over again, and we were on our beds for 3 hours. So they're about to do it again, so I won't be able to call you back until later, and girls already have their names on the damn phone. So that's why I was trying to figure out to simplify our lives. When can I call you back?
Just give me a shout tomorrow. What time do you think you can call?
Whenever is convenient for you, Peter. You tell me the time. I'm going to ask how high.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a window.
No, because dinner's at like 3:15.
How about 2:00?
Okay, I can do 2:00. Okay, that's fine. God bless. Thank you. And I'm going to send you this financial affidavit information. Or you wanted me to send that to right? Because me and her are getting on the phone first thing, and then she's going to forward it to you. That's the plan?
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay, if you can send me or figure out whatever for the Easter thing, just whenever you can let me know, because I want to confirm it so I can get on Brian if it was delivered on the 25th. Okay, keep an eye out.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Boondoggle Tapes. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Your support is sincerely appreciated. Until next time, stay safe and look out for one another.